Hey guys, welcome to Rocky's Chinese food channel, where I present you with authentic homemade Chinese food. It's been a while since I had a lamb last time. Previously, I have introduced to you 油泼面 and 凉皮. Both of these food are from Shan'xi province. Today, I'm going to introduce you another classic and famous lamb dish from Shan'xi province, 羊肉泡馍, which literally means lamb soup with pita bread. Let's get started. What do we got here? We've got some lamb shank bone here, and some lamb shoulder meat, and a lot of ginger slice. Now you can use lamb leg or lamb ribs instead. If you don't like lamb, that's okay, you can use beef. I've got 1 spoon of fennel seed, and about half a spoon of Sichuan pepper, some Chinese little bok choy, black fungus, chopped coriander, and shallot flakes, some vermicelli. You can use starch noodles instead as well. About 300 grams of flour. I don't have any plain flour left, so I'm going to use wholemeal flour instead, which is even healthier. Some salt for sure, and white pepper powder. Alright, now in a big pot, enough water to merge all the bones and meat. Put all the fennel seed and the Sichuan pepper in a tea bag into the water. On high heat, bring the water to boil, and turn the heat to medium level and simmer for 1 hour. Alright, while the lamb soup is underway, let's make the pita bread. I've got here 140 ml of water. Add the water in the flour slowly, and stir with a chopstick. Combine the water and the flour mixture into a dough. Once we make the dough, cover with cling wrap and rest for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes later, put the dough on top of a bench and knead the dough. Now the dough touches firm and looks smooth. Cover it and rest for another 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes later, let's make the pita bread now. Now traditionally, the pita bread for 羊肉泡馍 is about the size of your palm. But I'm lazy today, so I'm going to make 1 pita bread with this dough only. So I'll use a rolling pin to roll this dough. Looks like a piece of thick flat bread or a giant pita bread. Now put this flat bread into a fry pan. Turn the gas to high heat. Make sure you flip it over from time to time to avoid burning. Now this whole process is gonna take roughly 10 minutes. Alright, roughly 10 minutes later, this pita bread is almost done. Switch off the power and let it cool down for 5 minutes. Like people in Shan'xi province break the pita bread into small pieces like this before they stew it with the lamb soup. But considering the size of the pita bread, I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces. Alright, everything is ready now. Let's make the final step, which is stew the pita bread in a lamb soup. Firstly, let's get the lamb into the pot. I just use a ladle to break it. This is my simple and easy way. Of course, you can cut them into pieces as well. And then we give a lot of soup into the stir-fry wok. Turn the gas to high heat and cover the lid until the soup is starting to boil. Now the soup is starting to boil. Add the pita bread in first, and then the black fungus. Cover and simmer for 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes later, put in the vermicelli. About 1 spoon of salt. Half a spoon of white pepper powder. Local people have 羊肉泡馍 on a number of ways, based on the amount of lamb soup left. Some prefer very dry, some prefer a lot of soup. I personally like the 羊肉泡馍 with a good amount of the soup left. So I'm going to add in the vegetable now and turn off the gas. That's almost done. And finally, let me put on some coriander, chili flakes on top. And last but not least, my favorite, 1 spoon of chili oil on top. There you go, guys. 羊肉泡馍 smells so nice. I'm going to dig in. And that was lamb soup with pita bread, or 羊肉泡馍, a very satisfying and traditional food from Shan'xi province. Thank you for watching. See you next time.